This is how we started off today, baby. Oh, love it. Come on, baby. Hey, let's go. Woo! Let's go, baby. We started this bad boy off right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. And we are back again and again and again with another pregame edition. Oh, don't leave the site. Don't leave the site. We're back with another pregame edition to the return to Costa Rica. As y'all can see, it's time to go get my hair braided because I'm going down to Miami. So I got my old school Newark, New Jersey look going on with the shirt tied around the head and the do-rag on. But we gonna enjoy this night, man. Oh man, all these sparkles back here. Hold on, let me see if I can fix these sparkles real quick. A little bit, at least fix one of them, all right? Can I fix that one at least? Jeez. Let me move the stuff in the back because this sparkle is strong. Can we get that one fixed at least? All right, we got that one. At least we'll get one fixed. All right, so for those that are just coming in, I'll shout you out in a minute. But what we're going to do today is we are going to do some Tinder searching. I've been doing Tinder searching for the last 2 days. I know if you missed the last pregame, I told everybody, Monday, we're working on San Jose, just giving you the outline of what the things I plan to do. I showed you the places I plan to stay. I finally booked my night in the hotel, and we'll get to more of that tomorrow. I mean Friday, because Friday we'll come together and bring all the stuff together from San Jose together. But tonight, we going to Tinder. We talking women, and shout out to, I'm gonna say his name, let me get his name right, because he just introduced me to Easy Pass Pro. I'm gonna call it Easy Pass Pro because we'll go more into it. I want to wait a little bit because we're only 2 minutes in before I explain that. So let me shout everybody out. But let me see if I can shout this guy out because he gave me some great information about Easy Pass Pro. And what's this guy's name? I'm just gonna say his name is the Melanated God on Instagram. I'll give you guys the details in the description and all that stuff. But let's get to shouting everybody out. Let's see who's in the room. Who's in the room? Haha, World Breaker. What's going on? First. I could appreciate it, man. Global Paper, Brazil die, models and bottles for life, investment to die, and you already know everything's bananas. Yes. Chris L, what it do, man? Where you at? I'm in Jersey right now. I go to Miami Friday, and then I gotta do my last minute packing. I gotta probably switch my lock because I got this girl who is like, I let hang out in my apartment for her birthday. She's still there. Kind of feel like Anna Delvey right now, but I'm gonna get her up out of there, and then I'm gonna come back to Jersey and get ready for Costa Rica the following week. The Capricorn Way, what up, man? Let me see. You already know everything is bananas. Yes. That's Squid. I feel you, Chris L. It's Don. What up? Let me see. Might try to catch up with y'all out there in Costa Rica. That's what it is, man. Listen, you guys know I'm cool with linking up with people as long as you got a positive mind state and you mellow. We can go out places. We can hang out. Like I said, one of the people, like DJ Chisel, met him a long time ago in Colombia at Barranquilla, and we've been clicking ever since. Every time I go to Miami, we hang out and stuff. And Tesla, I actually met Tesla when we was in Medellin. Mind you, I told Tesla, just like I told everybody else, I was going to different clubs to experience the Medellin gentlemen's club scene. And we just so happened to meet in a gentlemen's club scene. We ended up going to another spot. I brought a chick, he got a chick there, things worked out, and now Tesla's supposed to be coming down to Costa Rica too. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a vibe, man. Yo, what's better, Playa del Carmen or Costa Rica? It really depends. It depends what you're really going for. If you're going for activities, if you're going for easy access to pros, if you're going for nature, then I would say Costa Rica. But if you want something more cost effective, you want something that's more of a party nightlife type place where you can walk around, everything circled close by. And if you want something that is more mixed with expats and locals, Mexico apply to karma to be a little bit better. Kings and Dreams in the building. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Kings and Dreams, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. And definitely, like he said, hit that link. Hit that link. A little bit later, man. I am to the point now where if I drop a link, I'm only going to allow people up that I know in person. Or if I've met you in person already. If I met you in person already, I'll add you up, because recently there was another YouTube person whose channel got deleted. I think his name was Anton Daniels. I watched a couple of his videos before. Some of them are pretty good. And his whole channel got deleted because he had a troll do something for 1 second. So right now I'm going to go back to only allowing people to come up that I know and people that I've met in person. So we're gonna leave that for a minute, because like I said, this channel's been around for a long time. Let's see. Global Paper, Flyboy. I gotta tell you, the new spot in San Jose, Costa Rica is another place. I still got my list, y'all. Hold up. No, I got that. I got that already. Tomorrow Arena. You might want to stay there a night or two. It's close to Del Rey. The place is with minor good food. No, I'm not going to be able to stay in that hotel because I've already booked my hotel. Now I want to talk about it now because this episode is just for the women, for the Tinder, and for the new Easy Pass Pro that I got connected with. But this time around, I'm not going to stay in that hotel because I already booked my night in Del Rey, and now I got to book a night in the other hotel in Jaco. So yeah, I'm probably skip that one this time. Let's see. What town? What town? What town? New Jersey? I'm in Newark. Fit Travel. What it is, man? I gotta still check to see if I'm subscribed to you, man, because I was hoping that you'd send me something in my Instagram just to make sure that I am subscribed, just in case I'm not. Travel Addict, what it do? What it do? Sugar Out Cold, what's up, bro? Okay. Chad the Great, Chestnut, we definitely outside, man. I'm just trying to get to y'all comments before we start this Tinder search and Tinder look, because yo, man, the Easy Pro got me, but I can't show you guys Easy Pro, but we talk about it. Bro, a female burnt me, ouch. A homie's telling me I shouldn't tell females or just smack what you think you do. Whoa. Honestly, I would tell females. Any female that I'm kicking it with, I would tell. If it's a pro, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a man. If you kicking it with a female, you gotta tell her, man. If it's a pro, let's see. The Keymaker. What's good, man? What's good? Checking in from Cartagena right now. Hey, Keymaker, there's at least 2 or 3 other people that was in this room the other day, that said they're going to Cartagena this week, man. Hopefully you guys can link up and y'all can make some move, man. Make some moves. Ashton Austin says Costa Rica is overrated, bro. I've been to Costa Rica already. When I went there, I did a Black Man's Guide to Costa Rica, but it was only San Jose. I like going places and exploring, so I definitely still want to go to Jaco, which is where I am. I'm going to Jaco, not Jaco. Going to Jaco, Costa Rica this time, as well as San Jose, because there's still more to explore. So overrated really depends, because nothing can be overrated if you've never been there. I mean, in my opinion, my perspective. JM, what's up, man? Z-Dog, going to Colombia in a few weeks. Any tips? I definitely would say watch the Black Man's Guide to Medellin. Watch the Black Man's Guide to Cartagena, depending on where you're going. Watch the Black Man's Guide to Barranquilla. Also, check out This Is a Slav, Barber World TV, Check in Effect, Passport Stamp, Passport Heavy, and Passport Action, and anybody that has information on Colombia, because the most important thing is that it is safer when you know more. Austin, I have a question for me and my friends, need help deciding between DR and Costa Rica. All we want to do is pros. I'm going to say DR and Colombia. I'm going to say it really depends, because if you want price and a little bit of variety, I would say maybe go to Sosua. I haven't been there yet, but from what I've seen, I would say go to Sosua, go to Santo Domingo, go to Puerto Plata. However, if you want quality, you want a wide variety of stuff, Cartagena. Or if you want something that's more economical and a different type of look, Medellin. So that it really depends, really what you like. And I'm almost done. I gotta slow down with the. I'll get back to that after this one, because I need to open up the Tinder. So we 10 minutes in. Would you feel safe dating a chica on Tinder and from Medellin? I have. If you guys haven't seen the black guy in Medellin, the Lily, the one who's on the actual cut on the thumbnail of the black guy in Medellin, I met her on Tinder, and we kicked it mad times. She didn't ask me for no money. We kicked it at least 3 days. So like, yo, I'm always a believer in Tinder, man. But speaking of Tinder, let's get to it. 38 people in the room. Hope you guys hit the like button. Let me share the screen. Let me make sure the screen right here is right first. All right, let me turn off that one. Hope they don't copyright me for that intro, but I needed that vibe. I needed that intro vibe. It felt so good, because staying alive, things are opening. We're getting back to normal. I want to say that we're almost getting back to normal in this travel community. So let me share the screen with y'all, and we're gonna talk Tinder, and we're gonna talk Easy Pass Pro rather. Share screen, window, Tinder, and Tinder. All right, so check this out. I said this once before. When it comes to females in Costa Rica, you're not going to get the quality that you're going to get in Colombia. In my opinion, from my perspective, the quality of looks, you're not going to get the same as you get in Colombia. You're not going to get the same as you get in Brazil. You may get a couple of vibes from the DR. However, so far I haven't gotten the top. I've seen a lot of 8s and 7s. I haven't really seen but 1 or 2 9s, and I haven't seen any 10s as of yet on in Costa Rica Tinder. But I'm going to show you guys a couple of women that I actually clicked across, and we'll do a little swiping and see what that's like. Now on the left hand side, you guys can kind of see the matches I did. Now here's the thing: when I swipe, right, all I do is just keep swiping. The reason why is because it doesn't really make sense to like look at the woman like, oh, she's cute, yes. Oh, she's not cute, no. Until they actually accept and match with you. So let's go to messages. Did I get any numbers in the messages? Hold up. Let me see if I got any numbers in the messages. All right. So these are a couple of ones I've been kind of talking to recently, trying to see if what I can finagle the bagel with it. And it's like I said, it's nothing to me so far. There's nothing really spectacular, you know what I mean? But there are some decent quality ones here that I've been conversing with. And I think this is one of the ones I'm kind of she's a little chunky, but I really want to do what I really want to do is this. I want to have I'm going to be there Tuesday night or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because Sunday we leaving. So basically, I'm going to be there 5 days. So out of the 5 days, I kind of want to get at least 2 non-pros, and then the other 3 days get pros. That's because I want to get the feel of both sides. Now, here's where it gets a little bit difficult, because what I'm doing is I'm going to San Jose on the 17th, 18th, and leaving the 19th. So I'm only in San Jose for 3 days. I think San Jose is going to be easier to get non-pros than to get pros. So I'm going to probably have to try to meet those 2 pros in San Jose. However, on the 18th, I paid a little bit more than what you could, because you can get the apartment. We'll talk more about this on Friday, but you can get the room in Hotel Del Rey for $76 at the cheapest that I've seen. However, I paid something for an upgraded room with the balcony so I can get footage and stuff, and that was about $126. So on the 18th, I'm definitely going to get a pro, and I'm going to get a pro from Hotel Del Rey so that I can see what it's like to go downstairs from the hotel room, pick out a pro from within the clubs that they have there, or the restaurants or the casino that they have there, and then take them back upstairs and see how that whole thing operates. Ask around the price and everything. This is the kind of research I want to do so that we can give a perspective from the Black perspective. Now that's on the 18th. So I know I'm not going to be able to get a non-pro on the 18th. So that leaves me for the 17th, because the 19th we're going to be transitioning from Jaco, Costa Rica. I mean, from San Jose to Jaco. So I'm only going to have 1 day, maybe and a half, to really get a non-pro. And especially since on the 18th I'm supposed to be doing this this tour during the day. This is just to show you guys that, listen, I really plan a lot of stuff out in advance. So I'm hoping to meet a non-pro on here on Tinder, so that I can then take her on that tour. And then I'm in Jaco, Costa Rica for 4 days, and who knows? I hear there's mostly pros there, but who knows? We'll see. Let me get to a couple more of y'all questions after I show you a couple of other women that I considered talking to. Here, let's see. I also want to try to get a morena. I want to kind of get a black woman from here, and I haven't really seen too many I haven't really seen too many in. Can you guys see what I'm doing? What I'm showing you guys? You can, right? Cool. I haven't really seen too many. I'm getting to the chat in a second. I haven't really seen too many black women so far. I've seen maybe 3, but of the 3, only 1 responded, and this is not the one that I really want to hang out with. So I really did, I mean, I really didn't want. I'm not saying she's not unattractive, but I feel as though I can find something a little bit more of my desire. I mean, and when I go to San Jose, but this is the only one that responded so far. Like I said, I've only been doing this for like 2 days, so you got to I give it some leeway. Oh shucks. Oh, this is another one. Ew. Wait a minute. Wait. Who's this one? Oh man, this is the chick I was going hard on, man. Pause. She in Jersey too. Oh man, the old pairs. But let's get back to the topic, y'all. Let me go back to matches, and we'll swipe a couple of things. Matter of fact, how do I move out of here? Hold up. Let me lower this real quick and go here, because I want to make sure that I can I don't show all my personal information. Hold a second. Let me lower this for a second, and I'm gonna get to y'all questions, and then I'll bring it back up when we go to the swiping. Because I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I have so far, rather tried to talk to or network with on Tinder. All right, so let's get to our questions. JM says that's smart. Kings and Dreams says, what's at me to John in? Let me see. San Jose Social Lighting in the building. Yo, what's going on? Yo, make sure y'all check out Social Lighting on Instagram, because yet he still hasn't started his YouTube page yet. But check Social Lighting on Instagram. He be all over the place. Mexico, Colombia, and he got hella footage. Nomad Connects. Someone can give me advice. Let me see. What's the hostel scene like in Jaco, Costa Rica? JM, I haven't been there yet. I probably wouldn't be the best one to give you the hostel information on. I would say definitely, oh man, you guys, the social loner on Instagram does hostels a lot. Maybe Ace might know some hostels. I think IMRY has some hostels that he stayed in Jaco also, but I'm not really a hostel person. Maya is a good. Okay, let me check that out too. In Jaco, okay, let me write that down. Maya, cool info. Like I said, I'm taking all these notes down because I really want to do the research, and I'm not going to have the most perfectest black men's guy, but I always try to do the best I can to bring it together in one place so you guys can watch it and just learn from it. OGIT, what's up, man? I've heard the Tinas are the most beautiful. The Tinas are the most beautiful women ever, and that even the common not the Tikas. I know that firsthand. They're not to me, no. But I think you're talking about Tikas. No, I wouldn't say. I don't know about Tinas. Oh, Tikas, yeah, nah. Not in my opinion. Not from my perspective. If it's a pro. Oh yeah, okay. Appreciate it, Bobby Williams. Appreciate it, man. Slick Mo. I'm going to Cartagena next week. Look at that. Somebody was just in Cartagena. I forgot. Somebody just said they was in Cartagena, and he's going to Cartagena next week. And I do believe a couple other people are going to Cartagena next week. Just got back from Cartagena, headed back in June. Woo! Bobby must have had some fun times, man. Oh, Razor Rays, I believe, said he's going to Cartagena next week. So you might want to check out his YouTube channel if you want to connect with him and I guess find out like the Airbnbs, or if Bobby Williams knows where there was some guest-friendly Airbnbs. It's all about sharing the information, y'all. Do I have a DR video? No, I don't have any DR videos. Let me correct myself. I do have DR videos. I don't have DR videos like I have all my other videos, because when I started traveling, I went to the DR. So I have my first Punta Cana video out there. And then the other two videos I have are like me taking one of my ex-girlfriends out there, and then me going out there for a wedding that my aunt had in the Dominican Republic. So those videos aren't really the type of content I make now, but they are quote unquote DR videos. But if you, 301, if you want to get some good DR videos, let me give you some people to check out. Barber World TV on YouTube, Telemade Dreams on YouTube, Flip Flop on YouTube, Checking the Fleck on YouTube, and there's a lot more. There's a lot more people, but those are the people that I would say check out first before you go to the DR. Paying pesos, guaranteed, man, guaranteed. Jeremy says I'm in Mexico, so definitely I need to see what spot I should pick up next. I would say from Mexico, because you know you do have to leave every 6 months for like a day and come back, or half a day and come back. I would say if you can, well, because Colombia, you don't need to be vaccinated to get inside now. So I would say Colombia, man. I would say Colombia. Costa Rica is going to be a little bit more expensive, man. I watched, okay. Yeah, never pay, no matter where you're at, don't ever pay in US dollars. Correct myself. Don't even talk in US dollars, I would normally say. However, Playa del Carmen, I don't know. Playa del Carmen to Cancun, US dollars is usually a little bit better, because what's going to happen is that when you exchange your money, you're going to lose some value. So if you can pay in US dollars in Cancun or Playa, I would say that might be a little bit better exchange than pesos. Brothers keep overpaying for Mangos messing the game up. I have a difference of thought with this one, because what's really overpaying? I mean, yes, I give people a certain price that they should pay, the price that I paid, because that's the price I paid. But not everyone really cares for money like that. I'm not going to ever talk about another man's pockets. If that man wants to pay that much, let him pay that much. But I'm not going to pay that much. What messes up the game is that there are so many US dollars out now because of the Federal Reserve. And because there's so many US dollars, each dollar is weaker. You should go to Limon. Eventually, yes, I do want to go to Limon. I was speaking about that last time. However, I have a career. I have a job. I got to work for another 6 years to prove a point to my kids. And I'm not able to go as many places as, other YouTube travelers or YouTube content creators do, because I have real estate, I have a job, I have kids, I have a lot of stuff I have to take care of. But Limon is definitely a place I plan on going. All right, let me bring back up the site, fellas. Ladies, if you're here too, let me bring back up the site. Share screen. We'll do a couple swiping while we'll talk some more. Let's go. Nope. Yeah, we go. All right. Let's see. So I want to give you guys a little feel. We're gonna stop right there for a second. We'll come back to the comments in a second. I want to give you guys a little feel of what it's really like when you swiping in San Jose. And some of these might be in Jaco because I had to extend the search because they ran out. But it's like, yeah, it'll be hard for me to give a no to some of these women, but it doesn't pop out like if you go to Medellin, or if you go to Cartagena, if you go to Dominican Republic, or if you go to some parts of Mexico. But it doesn't really pop out, or if you go to Dubai. But make the most out of it. Okay, I mean, I like the fact that she's hiding her pictures. Not a little risque right here, but we'll see. Hiding her face, rather. Let me see if you guys can see that. Okay, I'm gonna try to zoom in a little bit more. Can you see it better that way? All right, let me zoom in a little bit more. All right, that's a little bit better, right? All right, cool. All right, here we go. Let me see. Uh, one picture. They got one picture. Oh, I usually say no. That backside look wild, bro. I ain't got no cap. That backside look a little bit wild. But I'm gonna add it, yo. Like I said, it's slim pickings, man. You guys are starting to see it's slim pickings when okay, all right, all right, not great, but you guys, I don't know, everybody has different tastes. So when I'm saying to on some of these women, you guys might be like, yo, click her, but for me, it's, I as a world traveler, so I mean so. Okay, this is starting off a little decent, a little good. I like a woman with glasses sometimes. That could be something nice. Like I said, there's also a website that I'll talk about after we do a couple more swiping. That like I said, Melanated God gave me, and I'm going to name this. I'm going to officially give this the title, Easy Pass Pro. Easy Pass Pro, and I'll explain that to you in a second after this is over. It's something that it's kind of crazy that it works that way. But oh, that's nice. I like her smile. I like her smile. Okay. Of course, she needs a super like. Nah, I'm good. Nah, that's not gonna work for me, buddy. Okay. I like a little innocent-ish face. Little chunky. Okay. And she got the full up, but you know. Woo, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. All right, let's start it up. Yes, I have a dog, and well, yes, I have a perrito, small dog. Can be, yes, it can be. Yes, it can be something small dog. I'm gonna have to give her a super like, y'all. I'm in Newark, so y'all gonna hear those. Y'all gonna hear them sirens going off. And she likes the weekend. Vamos. Let's go to Tonic and yes, okay. Looking for amigos. Oh, that's what's looking for amigos. Okay, let's give her a super like because I think I have one more super like left. Ooh, the teeth a little bit, teeth a little bit, teeth a little bit. I mean, not bad. No, I'm just sorry. I'm just gonna say no. Let's go again. We can do a couple more swipes. Okay, this looks like this is all right. Little Fitbit. Ooh, okay. We're getting a little bit better now. I give him that. We're getting a little better, Costa Rica. We're getting a little better, San Jose. I mean, the body is right, but we'll give you barely made it. I'll let you make it. Okay, a little naturalist. I like the little naturalist. No. Okay. Okay. I see how you're doing this. Tatted up. Okay. She might be a little bit fun. Like she got a little crazy side, but she might be a little bit fun. And we ran out of matches already. That's how much I've swiped so far, y'all. Let's get back to the questions and let me get back to the questions and then we'll keep going. And then as I get to the questions, we'll talk more about Easy Pass Pro and what it is and whether and that I'm going to we'll talk more about it. Let me get your questions first. All right, so we ended up like here. Yeah, we got Lamone going to Cartagena December. Okay, Ibrahim. That's some big moves. Right? Like I said, Cartagena about to be back. Like Cartagena and Medellin, Colombia is going to be real packed for the next couple months. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's getting overdone. People are doing too much, but it's going to be packed for a couple months because you have to remember the last couple of months, if you wasn't vaccinated, you couldn't go there, and stuff was settling down. But now it's opening back up. It's going to be crowded for a couple months. QB Passport Flexing, what's good, man? Hey, make sure you guys subscribe to QB Passport Flexing channel. He got a bunch of dope content in Mexico, and he be traveling also, man. You got it, Aston. 400 million pesos is my limit. Are we talking about You're not talking about Costa Rica, right? You're talking about, wait a minute. Where are you talking about 400 million pesos, my brother? Bobby, you not Cartagena? Oh, wait, Cartagena might be. No. Hold up, wait. 400 mil Colombian pesos.
400 million Colombian.
All right, so I haven't been to Cartagena in a long time, but when I went there, my limit was like 60 or 70 for a dime. For something bad, it was a 70. But that was back in 2020. So with the price of inflation, okay, I'll give you that, Bobby. 400 mil might be a decent limit to have in Cartagena. If that's what you're talking about. I like variety of black girls, so Cartagena sounds good. Yes. Cartagena will have more non-pro. Well, Cartagena will have more variety. I'll say that. Yeah, definitely get them likes up. I mean, I guess it helps. It don't really matter. I just want to get this message out. Definitely. Appreciate it, man. Let's get to it. I do the same. Yep, not bad. Oh shoot. $76. $76 is a good deal. It is. How you know who are pros from Tinder? Okay, so depending on what country you're in, travel therapy, you won't ever get a woman who won't come out and say what she is. If you're in Colombia, a woman is not going to say I'm a regular. I just want to go out to eat, and then I gotta put this window down. Hold on a second, y'all. I don't want to copyright. All right, so if you're in Cartagena, a woman's gonna come out and say, "Listen, soy prepago." They may not say it in their profile, but as soon as you start the conversation, it's coming out. And Medellin is the same thing, and Barranquilla is the same thing, and anywhere I know you can go, it's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna let you know. Now, the only time that you may not know if a woman is a pro or not a pro is if you're walking, and you're walking in not a pro area. If you're walking in Parque just assume that everything is a pro. In Parque just assume that everything is a pro. If you're walking in the clock tower, assume that 90% of the stuff is a pro. If you're walking in certain areas, you just gotta go like that. But on Tinder, they'll tell you. The one in black looked good. I just got back from Costa Rica. Okay, Adi. Hey, if you got any tips or any stuff, let me know, man. Oh, what part of Costa Rica you was in? Anything that I got a bunch of stuff. I'll show you right now. Places that I'm going to look into going. Like I said, I'm only going to be in Jaco. I mean, in San Jose, Costa Rica for 2.5 days, and Jaco for 4.5 days. So I got to make the most out of it. Limon is the Caribbean side with black Costa Ricans. Yes, that's what I've seen on I Am Marwa's channel, and I also heard from other people. So I do eventually want to get to Limon, but right now we gonna hold off. Cali on Monday. Okay, so Kings and Dreams is going to Cali, Colombia on Monday. I know you're gonna hook up with you're gonna link up with Andre from Love Crossing Borders, which is gonna be dope, man. Brothers are messing up the game. They're overpaying for mangoes. Like, again, what I said is that however much another brother pays has nothing to do with what I'm paying. Because here's the thing. People are going to pay more if they feel as though they really want something. You can't control that. If I really want a woman and she's like, I'm determined to only take 100 from you, everyone gets a different price. Like, just because she'll negotiate with me and give it to me for 40 doesn't mean she's going to give it to you for 40. So I can't knock you for paying 100 if I only pay 40. That's my perception. Any Medellin help? Yeah, definitely, y'all. Definitely. Hey, Kings and Dreams. Yesterday, John from I met him before, but John Smith, he said he's going to Medellin, I believe, next week. So I don't know, maybe I can link up or something. Would you ever do a Flyboy fan trip? Fans play for themselves. I don't have any fans. I don't know. I got supporters. Like, a fan is a person that blows hot air on you when you're hot and hot air on you when you're cold. But for me, I got supporters because people really understand that I'm just the average guy that lives an extraordinary life. Like, I'm not some superstar. I'm not some super guy who is always wealthy. I'm an average guy, and that's why people support me. I don't really have fans. But I don't think I would do that because that's too much planning. But if somebody is a supporter and I see them and I'm in another country, we can link up. We can go out. We could probably get some pros together. We can go out and get some non-pros together because I'm just cool like that. I'm not even like, you know what I mean? Buck Travel, what it is, man. I think so. I think they're fine. I don't like comparing women, but I think they're fine. I just think it's a lot that are subpar, 6, 7. But let's see. Jaco is mainly pros. Coco Casino is a pot. Yes, I got that. I got that written down. Cocora and Casino. I'm going to next week when we do the Jaco version. Like this week, we're doing San Jose. Monday, we did the description where I'm staying and all that stuff. Today, we're talking about the women, and we're going to get into Easy Pass Pro next. But next week we're going to talk about Jaco, and I'm going to book a night at Coco Casino. I want that Mexican chick you had twerking in the white player. Oh, you gotta talk to King James. You gotta talk to King James, or because here's the thing, Uber Beats, the way Uber Beats works, and I'm a little bit off subject, but we over 30 minutes. The way Uber Beats works in Mexico is that every 10 days they shuffle the women out, or they shuffle the pros out. So you're gonna get a whole different variety every 10 days. So to get that exact one, you got to talk to somebody who is actually has her contact information. I don't have a contact information. The other two, I know. I converse with one of them sometimes, but the other one, you got to talk to King James for that one. Yeah. OGT, IT, what's up, man? Let me see. Naturalist might have a bush. All right, let's get into Easy Pass Pro. We're gonna because we're over 30 minutes. I'm gonna keep going through the room, but let's get to Easy Pass Pro. So as you guys know, like I said, I don't have fans, I have supporters. And a lot of the times, a lot of you supporters hit me up in my Instagram. And I don't respond to everybody with fast because I'm sometimes busy, but within 24 to 36 hours, I respond to everybody. There's not anybody that's probably, unless I'm on a vacation or I'm in Miami, I respond to everybody within 24 to 36 hours. So you're going to always get a response from me in that time. And I was able to meet up on Instagram with a guy named Melanin God. And Melanin God told me about this site. Now, because of purposes of YouTube and you can't promote certain things on YouTube, I'm just going to say this the way I did, like I said, Uber Beats. I'm going to say the name of this site is Easy Pass Pro. And yes, it does exactly what it says. Easy Pass to Pros. This site, and I haven't used it yet, but it covers a lot of, matter of fact, let me tell you a couple places it covers, because it covers a lot of countries. And it covers a lot of countries, and I'm going to explain to you how Easy Pass Pro works. Let me go to his thing. All right, go to this one. Some of you guys might know the site, but I don't want to show it on here because I don't want YouTube to demonetize this or whatever. All right, so here's some of the places that Easy Pass Pro covers: Argentina, Australia, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Germany, Guatemala, India, Ireland, Italy, Mexico, Netherlands, New Zealand, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Singapore, Spain, Switzerland, United Kingdom, Uruguay, and Venezuela. And the way Easy Pass Pro works is this, and it blows my mind. Pause. It blows my mind because of the fact of how it works. So let me see if no, I'm not even going to try to show it because I don't want to mess it up. You go on the Easy Pass Pro site, right? You pick a country. I pick Costa Rica, right? I'm going to talk to you as I do it. I'm going to Costa Rica, so I'm going to pick Costa Rica, right? And then it comes up with like 5 different cities in Costa Rica, like Abuja, Cartagena, Limon, San Jose, and I'll click San Jose, right? Once I click San Jose, it goes directly to showing me a list of pros that's in San Jose. It shows their age, it shows their pictures. Some of the picture faces are blocked off. And then you click them. It also has casas. I'm talking about this place has casas where you can go in all of the countries I just named. It has casas that you can go to from this site, and it tells you the price of the casa. I'm just going to click the first one, which looks like a casa. And it's in Spanish, so you're going to have to either know how to translate it or not. and it is. I'm going to tell you some of the prices because I've. Let me tell you first how it works. Let me tell you how first how it works. Now tell you about the prices. Okay, so you go to the site, you click the city, it opens up. There's pros all down the list, right? You click the pro, right? Once you click the pro, most of the time it says her price, and then at the bottom it's a WhatsApp. A WhatsApp. It says WhatsApp or call me. WhatsApp or call me. It's directly to the pros WhatsApp. I'm not talking about a third party. I'm not talking about a middleman. I'm talking about you go directly to that woman's, that pros, because there are men in there too, and there are some other in betweens. But you go directly to that person's WhatsApp and you send a message. You ask them for the price of stuff. They list the stuff they do, and it's that easy. Easy Pass Pro, and I'm going to use Easy Pass Pro one night. The only thing I'm concerned about Easy Pass Pro right now, before using Easy Pass Pro, is the safety aspect of it. Sounds a little bit cautious. It puts me a little caution because you're directly going at the Easy Pass Pro. You know exactly what it is. You're going for the exact reason. Now, if you have a security guard and they got to bring ID, that's good. But you do have to pay for the Uber if you're bringing them to you. Now, if you're not bringing them to you, you do have to pay. You can go there and have this. Like I said, they have Costas also. You can go there and get it for a lower price, but you can send them an Uber, but you have to pay the Uber round trip and you have to pay the fee. Now, I have gotten two prices so far. The first price I got for Costa Rica, and I'm going to give you guys the Costa Rican price and what it really is. And I'm going to give you what the Costa Rican price is and what it is. And okay. I'm gonna invite DJ Chisel in a minute because he coming with me to what's his name. But I'm gonna give you the price she told two of them. I'm gonna give you two prices. All right, let me see the first price. All right, now I can show you this woman right here. I'll show you this woman. All right, because I don't want to show her face. Shucks. All right, I'm gonna show her face. All right, so for half an hour, it's 35 mil. For an hour, it's 65 mil. Now, this is not in Colombian. This is in Costa Rica. 65 mil is about $100 in Costa Rica. And you have to pay for the Uber both ways. Now, that was something I feel as though it could be negotiated based on how the woman looks. But that was the price she gave me. Now, there was another one. Let me see. There's another one who gave me a price, but you have to go there, and it's 25 mil for half an hour and 35 mil for an hour, which is relatively like $50. And basically, what you get is you get the full service. You get the to box it up, and you get to get some dome. So that's I'm going to use this service one time to see how it actually works. Because before I put it in my Black Man's Guide, I feel as though I really need to take part in the service. Because what I don't want to do is just give you things to do. I'm give you like advice on using the service like Easy Pass Pro, and then I haven't used it. That's why I didn't want to give you guys Uber Beats until I used it. Now, let me get back to the comment. Oh, my fault. Let me Chisel. I'm gonna send you this link. Give me a second, Chisel. 1 second. I need to share this link with DJ Chisel because DJ Chisel is coming on the trip with me. 1 second. Copy the clipboard, email. 1 second, y'all. In the meantime, what I will do is I'm going to put the first time I went to Costa Rica. I'm going to put the first time I went to Costa Rica in the background so you guys, because a lot of people haven't even seen the first time I went to Costa Rica. Let me see. Let me close this out real quick. Share screen. Still searching for pros. Okay, I'm still searching for 9. All right, let's go. Let's go YouTube. I can't play the music because it's copyright, but Let's see. Flyboy Way, where we at? Your channel, playlist, and we're gonna go to Costa Rica. Now I can't play the whole Costa Rica thing because some of it is rated R. But I can play the preview for Costa Rica. Wow. Created playlist. Let's see what's Costa Rica. What's Costa Rica? Let me see. Oh, okay. My fault. All right, so you were talking about something else. I got you, Chisel. I got you. I got you. Give me a second. All right, so I don't have to send him the link, but we'll talk about it some more. Let me go back to your comments. Let me go back to your comments. All right. Let me see. Because I don't want to let the Costa Rica thing run in the background because I could let it run in the background. Hold up. Let me let it run in the background. Let me see. Let me find Costa Rica real fast, y'all. Costa Rica. All right. Play. Make sure the music's not on. Turn that off. And then move this down. Theater mode. And all right, so I'm gonna answer your question, but I'll play this Costa Rica thing in the back while I can, while it's availability to And this is the first time I went to Costa Rica. Now this is like I said, this is 11 years ago, so you guys gotta realize it's not gonna be the best quality. It's 1080p, but HD, but it's not gonna be the best quality, we'll say. All right, let's go again. Naturalist might have a blue bush. San Jose Hotel and Casino Del Rey just opened back up this year, very slow. Yes, I imagine that Del Rey is going to be slow because it's opening back up. But the reason why I decided to stay at Del Rey instead of the new place is because the last time I went, 11 years ago, I was in Del Rey and I wanted to come back with the footage. I got my drone now. I can do shots like this, and Del Rey is a staple. The other one is new, but for me, Del Rey is a staple. Nothing wrong with a Swaggy P. Listen, man. It depends. All right, Farrell, what up, man? He says going to Jaco in August, then potentially moving to Coronado, Panama. Okay, Farrell. I hope you've been there already, so you've done the research to know about it, because Panama can get a little bit expensive. That's got a COP. That's got a cop. It's $100. Yeah. 400 mil pesos, 102. Yeah. Okay. I see where you guys at now. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm having a difficult time. I'm having a difficult time. I really have to get back to Cartagena to see if this is just the price they're charging base or if this is a non-negotiated price. But I'm having a difficult time believing that Cartagena is now $100 a pop. I'm having a hard time believing that. I could be wrong. I ain't been there since 2020, but I'm having a hard time believing that. The chicks in Cartagena been trying to unionize and charge more because dudes keep overpaying and throwing money in the clubs. Cause and result, I don't know. I don't think so, but they could be trying to unionize. I'm not saying I'm just saying that might not be the cause. It could be because of inflation. But yeah, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. He said it was slow, yeah. Supercar, what's up, man? My client is planning to go to DR for some fun. Where should I go? Where should he go since he's going alone? In my perspective, like I said, I have not been to Sosua, but I would say Sosua if he's going alone, not just because of easy access to pros, but because there are other brothers that can guide him if he falls off track. Now, if you go to Santo Domingo and you don't speak Spanish, or you go to Puerto Plata and you don't speak Spanish and you don't know nobody, you may have more of a difficult time maneuvering. But you go to Sosua, yes, it may be overcrowded. Yes, it may be different from what it once was. But for a starter point, I can't see a problem with it. And I haven't been there yet. Dion Davis, what's the best place to go out of the country for a first timer? Dion, it really depends on what kind of experience you want to have. If you want to have an adventurous experience, Costa Rica is pretty good. If you want to have a pro and adventurous experience, Medellin is pretty good. If you want to go to strictly for the pros, I would say Dominican Republic, Cartagena is good. And if you don't mind taking a 9-hour flight, and the reason why I waited to the end to say this is because not a lot of people like taking a 9-hour flight for their first time flying. But Brazil has pretty much all. It has the adventureness, it has the pros. The language barrier may be an issue. It won't be as much of an issue in Colombia or Dominican Republic, but for the first time, I think you can still enjoy yourself. Deco, I was in Jaco and oh yeah, I was in Jaco and there's more stuff to do compared to San Jose. Wait, what? I was in Jaco in January and there's more stuff to do and compared to San Jose. That's kind of tough. I don't know. I would say it's kind of tough to believe simply because I've been to San Jose already and there's a lot to do in San Jose. But a lot of people have been telling me in Jaco after 4 days, after 5 days, you kind of, but we'll see. We'll see. 86 people in the room. I hope you hit the like button. Phil, what's up, man? You are one of the few. You are one of the few that is still willing to speak on pros. It makes your channel more interesting to us. I mean, I understand. The issue is that on YouTube, when you speak about pros, you got to do it in a way where it doesn't get your channel demonetized or your video demonetized, and you got to speak it in a certain way, like in certain words you can't say, because a lot of people, they want to make money on YouTube, or some people need to make money on YouTube. For me, I don't. So I'm able to come to you as just a black man from Newark, New Jersey, explaining his experience through the world. I'm not promoting anything. I'm not saying you should go do this, but I'm able to speak honestly because I'm not worried about making money or not. Dan, we're King James. King James right now, I believe he's in the States, but next week I believe he said he's going to Cali, Colombia, and he is going to Medellin too also. Jay Brass, what it do? What it do? Let me see. Truth Theory, what's up? I went to Cartagena a week ago. Thanks for the guide, my brother. You got it, Truth. I'm debating on if I should go to Playa del Carmen or go back to Cartagena, but it depends on how much the pros in Mexico are. Any tips? Okay, Truth. Going from Cartagena to Playa del Carmen is going to be, when it comes to the pro aspect of things, it's going to be a big change. It's going to be a big change. There are pros, especially after 11 o'clock. You'll see some pros from 11 to 2. You'll see some pros on Fifth Avenue, close to 10th Street. You'll see them walking down Fifth Avenue. You'll know because a woman or a group of women is standing still. You'll know what's a pro, what's not a pro. However, the price is going to be much higher, and on top of that, they do have massage parlors that some are pros and some give special endings. And Playa del Carmen. So, I would say, if you can, I would say before going from Cartagena to Playa del Carmen, stop by Medellin. If you haven't been to Medellin yet, stop by Medellin before you go to Playa del Carmen. Because going from Cartagena to Playa del Carmen is going to be a big change. They're both beach type vibes, but the pro aspect of it is going to be a big change. But if you go to Medellin, it'll give you more of a thing. That's what I can think of. Ivy says Sportsman Lounge. Hold on. Sportsman Lodge is another spot in San, but it was empty this week. Okay. Like I said, even if it's empty, it helps that you tell, because a lot of people don't want to just go to the same spots. Me, I may go to 3 or 4 spots in one night. Now, I'm not going to be sitting there doing tours all night because, I'm still a guy. I still want to have some fun. I still want to capture some footage, and I still want to beat something down at the end of the night. So I'm not going to be just walking around mad different clubs, like, showing you everything. But I will try to do at least three a night, so I can get a decent amount. So that definitely helps. Roy Walker in the building. Make sure you subscribe to Roy Walker, yo. Roy Walker got some great 4K content. He goes into depth about things to do and places to go. So make sure y'all check out his channel. And he also has a fitness part of his channel where he can get you in shape. Shoot, I need to work on my stomach, man. I done gained like 10 pounds just focusing on YouTube, man. Just got back from El Salvador. Took sand to the beach, but I'm glad I did. They do not have the best look. I just shouted you out and all that stuff, man. Oh man, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, let's see. Easy Pass Pro site. Yes, Easy Pass Pro. I didn't. The whole thing is this. I don't want to give people the website until I've actually used the website. Now, because I don't want to feel like I'm not promoting anything, but I don't want to like if I haven't used it, I'm not gonna just pass it out because if it ends up being bad and then you're like, oh, Flyboy gave me this website and all this stuff, I don't really want to have that on my back conscience because I haven't experienced it yet. But I do plan on using it at least one time when I'm out there in Costa Rica. Rich, what's up, man? Hard thing to Google. Pros are definitely a hard thing to Google, man. Um, Mike Santa, yeah, I can't find it. Wait, is everybody looking for Easy Pass Pro? Ah, man, no, it's a different type. Listen, I really don't want to. It's hard for me to show y'all right now because I haven't used it. Y'all, if y'all want me to give a disclaimer, this is what I'll say. I plan on using Easy Pass Pro at least one time when I go to San Jose, Costa Rica. If you want to try to use Easy Pass Pro before I use Easy Pass Pro, hit me on my Instagram. I will give you the website, but I am not saying you should use it because I have not used Easy Pass Pro yet. I got this from somebody else who has used it before. Now that's the disclaimer I'll give because now if anything happens, if you don't follow the safety precautions, if you don't protect yourself, that's on you. But I'll give you the site. Just hit me on Instagram. Drop the link to that website. I can't find it. It doesn't show. You guys are crying. Mexico in the city. What's up, Water? Mexico City in the house. Yeah, that's another place I plan on going. But I'm going to hit up a lot more places in Mexico once I retire and I'm able to live in Playa del Carmen for an extended period of time. Because before I purchase my property, I do plan to live there for at least a month or two. Like I said, I'm 37. I plan on retiring 43 or 45. It just depends how things go with my son when he gets into high school. So that my daughter, she'll be past college by then. I can move out. I can move out the state. Shout out to Mad Dog TV. Make sure y'all subscribe to Mad Dog TV. He got some dope content, sports betting, travel. He's about to get his passport. He's about to get it on. Chiming in from work. Okay. Working at home. That's what it is. Ship Jumper. Love your content, brother. Have you discovered Cali, Colombia yet? I've heard about Cali, Colombia. I've seen Love Crossing Borders, Andre and Andrea. I've heard from DJ Chisel. I've heard from everybody. Barbara, I've seen the video from Barbara World TV. The thing about it is, Colombia was closed for a while because, for people that's not vaccinated, so I didn't want to go when other people couldn't go. So my next place I do go to Colombia will either be Cali in August or September, or if they have Festival of Flores in Medellin, I'll go back to Medellin and then maybe spend a weekend in Cali. So I plan on going back. I know if you've been some places in Colombia, I think you'll enjoy Cali. Yeah, like I said, I've been doing some research, but right now I'm focused on Costa Rica. Have you already Tinder swipe? Yes, I'll go back and Tinder swipe towards the end. I just want to get to everybody's comment first because I appreciate you guys for coming in. But I'm trying to get to everybody's comment first and now go back and Tinder swipe again. I can't even put that up because it cursed. But Jay St. John says he's missed Costa Rica, man. Listen, it's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. I was just there last week, Jaco, and then San Jose, LH4. So, did you do Jaco during the week and then San Jose on the weekend, or did you do it a different way? I mean, because I'm doing it this way, but I just want to know was it the best option to do San Jose first, which I feel as though there's more stuff to do, and then Jaco on the weekend. They're still renovating? Well, I thought it was done because they let me book a room. It's crazy. Costa Rica in September. Okay. Mako King. What about getting two pros at the same time? I don't see many people talking about it. If you haven't, Mako King, you got to check out some of my old videos because I've had two pros at the same. Matter of fact, I just told people in my last video from Playa del Carmen, I had twin sisters. No, not fake sisters, identical twin sisters at the same time in Playa del Carmen. So it's possible, but you really have to be cautious, because here's the thing: having random women come to your place, you gotta make sure you're not too drunk, and you also gotta be aware of where both of them are at all times. So it's possible. I've done it recently. In Costa Rica with 2 pros at the same time is easy. In anywhere, Colombia, Cuba, Brazil, it's. I know in the United States of America, they make you think that certain things like this is not possible, and I'm going to have a live about this eventually in the future. But basically, in the United States of America, we put looks before money. In every other place around the world that I've been, like, aside from maybe London or Dubai, no, London, they put money before looks. So, that's just the way it is. What's going on, free world? I was in Cartagena last week. Most of the girls are asking for 100, but you got to tell them 60 or 70. Most girls won't refuse the counter offer because the girl to tourist radio favors the tourist. Wow, I don't know if that's gonna be for long, but that sounds more like something I can relate to. Like, but the other guy say the max he spends is 100, so he may spend less also. But I know 100 ain't the baseline. I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure 100 ain't the baseline. So yeah, this makes more sense. Does the first pro get to choose, or do they give you options? I'm not sure how to answer that question, Mako. Does the first pro get to choose, or do they give you options? If you're talking about at a casa, no. At a casa, the way the casa work is this: you get one pro come out, she'll tell you her name, she'll go back. Another pro or daycare worker come out, she'll tell you her name, she'll go back. Another daycare worker come out, she'll tell you her name, go back. And then all of them will come out, or the daycare supervisor will come out and say, hey, which daycare worker do you want? And that's how it works if you're talking about the casas. Morocco is the cheapest. I haven't been to Morocco yet, man, but I've heard some good things about Morocco. Let me see. Reef, what up, man? You got me fiending to go to Brazil. I can't lie, bro. Listen, Brazil is lit, like, because Brazil has in my perspective from traveling around the world, when it comes to the most attractive women, not most as far as the highest number. If we're talking about the highest number of 9s and 10s, I'm going to say Colombia. But if we're talking about the highest number on a 9 to 10 scale, like 11s and 12s, Brazil has it, because Brazil is one of the places that has had the longest to mix different cultures. So you'll see African or black and Latin America, black and Portuguese Brazilians, black and Japanese Brazilians. You'll see white and Japanese Brazilians. So you have a eclectic mix in Brazil, man. Jaco after 3 days gets old. Okay, see LA. So I was right the way I did it. I was right. I feel as though I'm right the way I did it. With me going to Jaco on the weekend. Let's see. We'll do some more swiping too. While we talk, because I know this is all about swiping, and I don't want to. For those that just come in, we'll do a little bit of swiping again. Let me just I just wanted to play that Costa Rica video in the back. Hold on. Let me go down and lower this real quick. Hold up. Go back here. I just wanted to play that Costa Rica video in the back for a little bit, but we'll do a little swiping. Let me go Tinder again. Wow. Come on, Tinder. All right, we good. All right, let me open back Tinder up again, and I'll answer some more of y'all questions while we swiping. Let's see. How much are Playa del Carmen pros charging on average? Okay, so the Playa del Carmen pros really depends on the service you want, as well as, and this is not me, YouTube, this is not me promoting pros. It's not me promoting daycare workers. I'm just giving the experience that I had as a black man from North New Jersey. Okay, so the pros in Playa del Carmen were charging about, most of them were asking for 150. Some of them was trying to go with the 200, but you could bring them down to 150. That's for the full steam operation. Now, if you just want a little bit of a high fives, like if you go to a massage parlor or something like that, you just want to high five, then you're talking maybe like 50 USD. If you want something like a happy ending with the good moves. I don't know how to say it right, man. If you want a happy ending with the good moves, you talking something like 3,000 Mexican pesos, which is a little bit less than 150. But the crazy thing is that you can get a pro at some of the massage parlors in Playa del Carmen, and you can use your credit card to pay for it. You don't even need cash. You can use your debit or your credit card to pay for it. I always say credit because I don't carry my debit card often unless it's emergency. But they do have costumes. I just haven't found any in Playa del Carmen yet. But with this Easy Pass Pro, let me look. With this Easy, no, I'm gonna look right now. With this Easy Pass Pro, it looks like you can find something for way less than that. Way less than that. But like I said, I don't want to promote Easy Pass Pro. I'm not promoting Easy Pass Pro. I haven't used it yet, so I don't want to give it to y'all. But if you do, you heard the disclaimer I said. I said the same thing to myself. I don't know what he meant by I don't know what he meant by me things to do in Jaco. Theo, what up, man? Flyboy in the building as usual. Costa Rica is about to happen. My stomping ground is Colombia. We'll be there. Okay. Listen, this is the whole thing I tell people. 100 people in the room. Hope you hit the like button. This is the whole thing I tell people. If you know multiple places outside of the United States you can go for what you like, then you don't have to worry about people coming in, technically, quote unquote, messing up a certain area. You say, oh, they're messing up Cartagena. Well, then let me go to Medellin. They're messing up Medellin. Well, let me go to Barranquilla. They're messing up Colombia. Well, let me go to Mexico. They're messing up Mexico. Well, let me go to Dominican Republic. That's what it's all about, man. Let me swipe a little bit. That's what it's all about. It's all about knowing your options. It's not just, oh, she looks nice. It's not, oh, she looks nice. Let me zoom in a little bit. It's not about just having one place. And that's the thing. Yes, Colombia is good. Yes, Brazil is good. But it's not about just having one place. It's about knowing our options. And the more options you have, oh, now it's getting nice. The more options you have, the more you can feel better with going different places, man. And that's what my whole channel is about, showing you guys options, because we wasn't giving these options from other people. Who did you zip line with? I went zip lining by myself in Costa Rica because the first time I went to Costa Rica, I was by myself. But the last one, I actually had the instructor carry my camera and videotape me zip lining because I didn't want to lose my video camera while it was zip lining. Okay. Let me see questions. Let's get back to the questions. I appreciate the advice, bro. I will go look. Oh, definitely, man. Like I said, check out that Black Man's Guide to Medellin, bro. You might like what you see in that Black Man's Guide to Medellin. Medellin, from my perspective, in comparison to Cartagena, Medellin has a lot of non-pros that will really show you a good time. Medellin has a lot of non-pros that'll show you a good time. What about recording activities? Do most let you record for a fee? Bruv, I tried to record the twins. I didn't try. I asked to record the twins. Now, here's how it worked. For those that don't know, you should definitely, if you haven't checked out my video of how I slept with identical twins and almost got locked up abroad, go check that video in the playlist under story time on my main channel. This is what I'll tell you. I tried to offer the women, like they each wanted $150, right? Boom. $150, that's $300. I tried offering the women $500 to record. They didn't take it. So if they're not taking $500 to record, now maybe because one of them had a boyfriend, maybe because I don't know how good they looked. It could have been a lot of reasons why they didn't want to record. But I wouldn't bank on women letting you tape it for a fee. So you could take that, as you want to take it, man. You know what I mean? What's the energy like in Brazil? I heard the ladies out there Okay, so yes. Okay, let me word this a little bit correctly, because I don't want people thinking that Brazilian women are just going to come out and be super sexual to you. I don't know what other people say about Brazilian women, but that's not the way I would describe it. The way I would describe Brazilian women is that once you get to know a Brazilian woman, she becomes real sexual with you. If you just go meet a Brazilian woman on the street, she's not going to come out like, take me, take me. That's not going to happen. But once you talk with her, maybe you go out, you walk down the street, you go get something to eat, and you're like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm going to the house. Let's go to the house and hang out. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Like, unless it's going to be pretty hard to fumble it. Once she likes you, maybe you walk and buy some food, y'all walk the beach, y'all talk semi because you don't know the language. She knows a little bit of English. Y'all talk semi. You can maybe go to a party. Oh, it's going down. It's going down. And they super freaky with it. But they're not. If you just walk up to a Brazilian woman, it ain't gonna be like, oh, she's just gonna throw herself on you. So that's my perspective. Tomorrow is a 6-minute walk from Holiday Inn where you stay from the Aurora. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna go to Taormina, and I'm gonna try to get some footage of it. But I'm not gonna be able to stay there because, like I said, I've already booked my hotel room at Del Rey. What's going on, GDM? I'm JDM. Tinder was easy for pregame with pros. We touched down, had 3 to 5 on deck. Dang. Yeah, I mean, I'm so far, like I said, I've only been doing it for 2 days. I've got some matches. I haven't hit the boost yet. I plan on hitting the boost. I just got another match on Tinder. I haven't hit the boost yet. I plan on hitting the boost like the night before I go or the day that I'm going. I'll hit the boost so I can hit the last match. But in my desire, I plan on having a different one every day. If it's not a non-pro, it's going to be a different pro every day. The first day is probably going to be the toughest because I gotta get it settled in. But the second day is going to be a pro because I'm staying at Del Rey. The third day, when I get to Jaco, I gotta have a pro because the whole thing is this: I don't go to travel for women, but whenever I touch down, I need to knock something down so that the rest of the trip can go good. So that whether it's for pro or non-pro, something got to go down. Mike, what up, man? Went to Medellin with my boys 2 weeks ago. Very beautiful city and recommended for the fellas. Yes, I mean a lot of people they talk about things that go on in Medellin. They talk about the bad things that happen, and it's okay because there are bad things that happen. But when you carry yourself in a respectful way, in a safe way or a safer way, you do the research. You figure out where to go. You don't get too drunk. Right? I think you can have an amazing time. I really enjoyed Medellin more than I did Cartagena. So this is my perspective. Uno C, what up, man? Oh shit. He says, I haven't been there either, but Jaco seems like an adventurous city versus San Jose. So I guess it depends on what you like. I like adventurous ziplining, etc. But I'm open. Here's the thing, though. As you see, if you haven't seen in my last video, I was just playing in the background. I'm not gonna play it again. I'm gonna swipe some more. San Jose, they have all the tour places that could take you to other places like Arenal. Like Arenal, when I went last time, I went to Arenal Volcano, and they had the zip lining through the rainforest. They had the hot springs. So so I would say I don't agree kind of with that. I haven't been to Jaco yet, so I don't know. But I wouldn't agree with that in full aspects of what happened when I was in San Jose. Woo. Okay, I'll leave that up for a minute, a little slot Sally. Let's see. What week are you going to Costa Rica, player? What nightclubs be jumping to Costa Rica? I'll be there in 2 weeks. I'll be there on the 17th, 18th, and 19th in San Jose. I leave the 19th San Jose to go to Jaco on the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st, and I'll leave back to the States on the 22nd. I don't know what clubs are there anymore. Like, I haven't been there since in 11 years, so I'm going to. I've been doing the research and getting information from you guys, like Ixkazu, Club Alcazar, Sabana, La Termina, La Sabana Park, Hotel La Armistad, and Sportsman Lodge. Those are the places that I've been getting from you guys. This is why I come on and do these pre-games, because I get information from you guys. I mean, let's see. Are we over an hour? So what we do is we'll go to the end of the list. We'll swipe a little bit more till we run out, and then we'll sign out. What's going on, Keo? Tamina, and I think Del Rey was 10 for guests. Okay, yeah, somebody told me 11, but yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with that. Del Rey was half, 3/4 of the rooms renovated, maybe half of the casino done. Okay. I know I got, like I said, I got a room with a balcony, is a deluxe balcony room. So we'll see. I'll show you guys on Friday when we do the conclusion to the pregame to San Jose. Woo! All right, if we out of this, we're gonna close that one down. Let that sit for a little bit. What's this one looking like? Hold up. Yeah. All right, we're gonna close that out then. All right, let's go back. All right, we're gonna get to the rest of your comments, and then I hope you guys hit the like button on the way in, way out, whatever. Well, we'll get to the rest of your comments, and then we'll jet out. I do like surfing a lot, and a lot of outdoors activities. Plus, all the good-looking women tend to go to Jaco. We'll see, man. Trying to hit Carnival next year, Brazil. Yeah, Carnival Brazil really messed me up because I was supposed to go to Salvador Bahia, and they started canceling and moving carnivals, and then the vax mandate came up. So yeah, I wasn't able to go. I took off next year. Around the time of Brazil Carnival because I do want to still go to Salvador Bahia. Because if you haven't seen already, I got the Rio Carnival on my page. A lot of people don't know about my playlist, but on my playlist I have the Rio Carnival from 2016. Salute, Beam. Mango Diet, max 38 USDs, 150K Copa. Don't cause inflation. Pookie's throwing money up ain't helping either. Now, I see. He said it's not helping. Now that I can agree with. I can agree that the throwing money thing is not helping, but the inflation is definitely coming from the Fed, from the Federal Reserve in the United States, printing more dollars than, like I said, they printed 75% of the dollars in the last 2 years. So that means that every dollar that was out there already before the pandemic happened, it went down in value. So now those women need more money. But yes, it doesn't help with them throwing money either. Except for, here's the thing, Mango Diet. If you live there, they're going to give you a different price than they're going to give tourists. If you speak Spanish, they're going to give you a different price than they get people who don't speak Spanish. So I wouldn't personally tell people to go there expecting to spend $40 because they're not going. If they go to Cartagena expecting to spend $40, they're not going to get any woman to agree with that. They're not going, especially if they don't speak Spanish. They're not going to get any woman to agree with that. So I try to be a little bit more realistic when I give people idea. Yeah, definitely daycare work. Oh, okay. Passport Club. Costa Rica is really cool. Tomorrow's had a little bit of everything. I need to go back and see Limon. Yes, definitely. Limon to me is like going to see Cali, Colombia. Both of those are places I do want to go. You can record it. Depends on the female. In Mexico, I don't know. It really does. It maybe does depend on female, but I haven't had that experience. Peace and blessings. What's going on, 1080? Going to Medellin May 19th to May 23rd. Following the Black Man's Guide to a T. Salute, man. Listen, man. Hope you have a great time, man. Medellin is a place I definitely want to get back. I'm not so quick to want to get back to Cartagena. I've been there twice already, and it's fun, but I'm not so quick to get back there. Barranquilla, Medellin, want to get back, definitely. Rich Free, what it do, OG? Man, listen, I keep telling people, man, yes, I've been in the game for a long time, but I just want people to know I'm the average guy who lives an extraordinary life, man, so they can know that I'm relatable, that you can go and do the exact same thing I do, man, if not better. We're getting towards the end. Cool. We're getting towards the end. All right, good. I guess I'm canceling Playa del Carmen trip. $150 an hour is too much. I paid the pro $500 to stay with me for 4 days straight in Cartagena. She was beautiful, cleaned up, and we had fun. Wow. Honestly, and here we go, fellas. Honestly, this is a good deal. This is a good deal. However, the thought of paying a pro or giving a pro or a daycare worker 500 USD, it's hard to get over. It's hard to get over. But this is a very good idea, fellas. If you do the math, she's spending 4 days with him, right? 4 days. That's 24, 48, 24, 48, 72, 96 hours. That's 96 hours for $500. Let me break that down. Let's do some math. You know I love numbers. 96, wait. Let's do $500 divided by 96 hours. He's paying $5 an hour, bruh. He's paying $5 an hour. I can't knock that, man, especially if she's a baddie, man. I can't knock it. Would I do it? Maybe, because I film and I know I'm going to get that money back from YouTube. But hey, truth. I'm salute. I'm with you, man. I'm definitely with you. Well, we got a lot of questions. Derek Wilson, what's up, man? After watching your videos in Colombia, I plan on visiting in November. Do you plan on visiting any African countries in the future? Of course. To give a real quick update to what I said earlier and what I said yesterday, I'm just the average guy who lives an extraordinary life. I have a 9-to-5. I work. I have real estate. I have kids. I'm not able to do what a lot of other travelers can do on YouTube, and they're just going to different places and traveling. Because I have only 5 vacations a year. So I have to max out these 5 vacations a year I have in the time that I can. Now, here's the thing. I just chose to do another route because I was cautious that if I did what other YouTubers do, which is travel, what other YouTube travel people do, which is just keep traveling and recording and making money off of YouTube and depending on YouTube to grow and stuff, then I would get to an age where I'm like 50 or 60 and I might not want to do YouTube no more. But I have to keep doing it because I make money. So rather than doing that, I took a whole different route. I do real estate. I have stocks. I have bonds. I have crypto. I have a 401k that I've been working at building up for 20 years. So yes, I plan on going to South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, I believe Tanzania. I think those are the 5 countries I plan on going to eventually. When I get close to retirement age of 43 or 45. What are your time frames on pros? They have half an hour and they have hours. You know, there are a lot of people like Truth just said. He had one for 5 days for 500. Now, I know 500 sounds like a lot when you look at it right away, but when you break that down, that's only $5 an hour. So my time frame myself is only an hour. And the reason why, or out, unless I go out with them, I say maybe like 3 hours. But the reason why I say that is because I don't like going to sleep when when I don't really like. How do I word this? Because I have. Most of the time, I don't like going to sleep if it's a pro next to me because when I'm asleep, I can't see everything that's going on. However, in Medellin, I did. So I'm not going to say that I don't do it at all. I'm just saying the majority of the times, I'm not paying a pro to sleep next to me. It's not a thing. It doesn't even make I'm wasting money. But I'm not saying I don't do all. All right. How do I find a pro in New Jersey? 609. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've never really looked for a pro in New Jersey. World Breaker. I got a hotel room in Bogota and they talking no guests unless they have a check-in. How do you get around this? Well, World Breaker, you know how you get around this? Listen closely. Everybody come in. Let me. Hold up. Hold up. All right. Everybody get in closely. Let me tell you how you get around this. You don't stay at hotels. That's how you get around this right here. You don't stay at hotels because hotels don't allow guests unless they're registered. Most hotels are not going to allow guests. I'll say most hotels. There are some that will, but it's going to be hard to find those. I would say try to get your money back or get a Airbnb. When I was in San Jose the first time, I had to book a hotel and put a fake name down. And then when I brought a girl in and her name didn't match, I had to negotiate and argue with them like, hey, I signed her up. This is her real name. Her name not here. Put a name down. And it just so happened to work. But that's not going to work a lot, man. That's why I tell people, go and get an Airbnb. Don't get a hotel. And I show people how to look for it on. If you go back to the last episode, I show people how to check to see if an Airbnb is guest friendly by hitting the going to the rules section and hitting additional rules. Because if you don't hit additional rules, you may not see that the Airbnb is guest friendly, not guest friendly. Roll a goddamn tape. What it do, man? What's going on, man? Hold up. Another place, another international trip. If you guys haven't already, roll a tape, man. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, man. He got hella content, hella information. He been to Brazil, DR, Colombia, and he got mad information, y'all. And if you're in Atlanta, definitely check out his car shop. He fixes cars for good price and good quality. What about Thailand? Thailand is on my thing also. I do want to visit Thailand and some parts of Africa before I retire. I'm 37 now. I plan on retiring at 43 or 45, depending on my son in high school and how it's going. But when I get close to that age, I plan on going to Thailand because you need like 2 weeks in Thailand. I have a 5 weeks a year I can take vacation. If I use 2 weeks for Thailand, I still got 3 weeks left. But if I use 2 weeks for Thailand and 2 weeks for Africa, I'm not even gonna be able to get all over Africa. So it's something I'm working into it. Next year, I'm going to do one of those trips. I don't know which one. I'm still putting it in the air. If I do Thailand maybe next year for 2 weeks, then I will do maybe Africa the next year, or a part. I don't know which part of Africa, South Africa or Ghana or Nigeria. Travel Africa says, check with the hotels first. I stayed at Grand Hyatt Borgata and never had an issue with that company. Okay. Chad said, it's election time at the end of this month in Colombia. Supposedly clubs will be closed and won't be selling alcohol. I heard about the last 10 days. I heard that, this is what I've heard, that Colombia doesn't sell alcohol on election days. Now, I don't know if it's 10 days out, but I know on election days, they don't sell alcohol the day before or the day before, I think. So I don't know, but I heard something like that. Let me see. You're the reason I'm going to Cartagena. Yo, Majesty, man. Majesty wants Majesty thing. Majesty, man. I hope you have a great time, man. Because, like I said, it's a must go in a lifetime. Cartagena, Medellin, Barranquilla, Colombia. I'll say Barranquilla for Carnival, not Barranquilla for Colombia in general. Barranquilla for Carnival, Medellin, Cartagena, Sosua, or at least the DR. Dubai, France, Costa Rica, Trinidad for Carnival, Jamaica for Dream Weekend, Canada for Carabana. These are places that you got to go once in a lifetime. At least once in your lifetime, you got to go to these places if you really want to really experience life. So yeah, you're gonna have a hell of a time, man. And we're gonna end this soon because I think I'm close to the end. Yeah. Armedius. Damn, bro, flying in from Atlanta 21st, leaving on the 24th. Might catch a cab with Jaco to hang with you on Sunday. Listen, I'm actually leaving Jaco on Sunday, man. I'm actually leaving Jaco on Sunday. The 21st is a Saturday, I believe. I'm gonna be there Saturday, but Sunday, I don't even know what time my flight is. But Sunday, I leave to come back to the States, man. But you still gonna have a ball either way. Answer Thailand question. Can you do lessons on financial literacy? I don't do lessons because I'm not a teacher, but I show people. I have a whole section. Man, I want to show. Okay, I'm supposed to be going off of this because we over an hour and 30 minutes. But let me show you real quick. I have a whole section on my YouTube page. Like I said, a lot of people, they ask questions, and you can just find everything right on my YouTube page. Hold on. Let me share the screen with y'all one more time. Share screen, window, this one. And I'm telling you this: if you really want to learn about financial literacy, this is what you would do. You go to my page. You see the Flyboy Way right here. This is how the page opens up. It usually has a video that plays here, but it just opens up, right? You'll see this page. The first thing you see is the Black Man's Guide. Can you guys see this? Cool, yeah. The first thing you see is the Black Man's Guide to World Travel. Those are all the videos. It's a lot of them. Like I said, a lot of people don't know that it's more than just Colombia videos, but it's Medellin, Cartagena, Cuba, Playa del Carmen, Dubai, Barranquilla, Hawaii, Costa Rica, first time, Canada, Mexico, Trinidad, Tobago, Tulum, and then you go down some more, right? If you go down some more, it shows you my activities in the States, then my travels around the world. These are vlogs. These vlogs have videos and information in them that my Black Man's Guide might not have, because I had to shorten my Black Man's Guide to 30 minutes. So these vlogs might have more information. And then you come to financial independence and literacy. If you look at these videos and you watch them in any order, really, but this one first, you'll get to see a lot about financial and learn a lot about financial literacy. And by the time, if you watch all of these videos, by the time you finish watching these financial literacy videos, you will understand how to become a millionaire from just being an average guy who grew up in a poverty-stricken place with a lot of stuff against you. So, like I said, that's what I tell people. You know, a lot of people don't know, but you can find that all on my page, man. Arrows, what's going on, O Junior? How long is good enough time for Medellin for a first timer? Oh, honestly, bro, 7 days. 7 days. First timer, 7 days, man. I was technically there for 8 days, but 7 days in Medellin, it set you right, man. I kind of wanted to Medellin. When I did Medellin in 7 days, it kind of made me want to start doing other places for 7 days to see if I got the same effect. But I had 7, and I still didn't do everything in Medellin. But 7 days is a good time, man. Chad says, yeah, I got this part. I was in Medellin 2 days ago. Dang, Chad. Hey, man, Chad, we gotta get you a YouTube channel, bro. Chad the Great, we gotta get you a YouTube channel, man. I'm coming back down to Miami this weekend, but I'm not really doing anything too much because I don't want to spend too much money, because I'm going to Costa Rica and I'm bringing like 15 to Costa Rica. I'm spending like 1500 in Costa Rica. So I don't want to spend too much. I don't want to spend any money when I go to Miami this weekend. But I am going to the doo-wop party with headliner and Fly Guy. So at the Urban. So that, other than that, man, you gotta start a YouTube. You gotta get you started YouTube channel. Piff City 609. You ain't from the town if you can't. He says 609. Yeah, you ain't from the town if you can't find the pros out here. Nah, because I don't need pros in Jersey. In Jersey, I got a regular. I don't even mess with a bunch of chicks in Jersey. I got a regular. I got maybe a 1 or 2 rotation in Jersey, because I'm here to work. I'm here to Jersey to work, spend time with the kids, and then we out. I was in Medellin 2 years ago, or 2 weeks ago. Okay. Can you take a woman inside a hotel in Cartagena? It's going to be improbable. I'm going to say 9 out of 10 odds, no. No, it's going to be improbable. The only way you could take a woman in a hotel and a lot of Airbnbs is if you register her within 24 hours before you go into that place, or if you register her when you first move in there. Because a lot of places, they have restrictions on you bringing pros. So if, let's say you go and meet a woman, even if she's not a pro, you meet a non-pro in the clock tower, right? You meet a non-pro in the clock tower. You get a name. You have a drink with her. You want to take her back to your hotel because she's a non-pro. They're stopping you. You're not getting her in. But she's not a daycare worker or a pro. It doesn't matter. She's not registered. She can't come in. So like I said, I would do things. When using hotels, yeah, but even when you put a +1 for extra guests, sometimes they require that guest to get a band. And here's the thing. Yes, you can stretch the band sometime and use it on a bunch of different women sometimes, but if that band pop, you might not be able to get another one. And a lot of times they do check the name, but you know, you can play like that. Me personally, I don't even take the risk. I just get a guest friendly Airbnb. What's about Aruba? I haven't been there. No, Neso. I haven't been to Aruba yet. One thing that a lot of people ask me is when I go to places like Aruba, Haiti, Bermuda, Virgin Islands, and places around there. But those places are places I feel I can go once I retire. They're little like islands. Any of the islands I feel as though I can go when I retire. Because right now, I'm still young. I'm still moving around. When I go to the islands, it's going to be more of a place where you just vibe out. You chill. I don't expect it to be as much stuff to do in Aruba as I would Colombia or Mexico or Brazil or Dubai or France or London. I wouldn't expect it to be too much to do. So I don't want to put that in before I'm, retired. Yeah, exactly. We get to the end yet? We ain't get to the end? I'm trying to speed up a little bit. I guess even on my Airbnbs, I put 2 guests, man. Even on my Airbnbs, I put 2 or 3 guests. But on hotels, it's just a pattern of them really checking the name or not allowing different women in. YouTube University, what up, man? Facts. Have to check that election status. Went in 2017 or 18, only one night to party. Wow, that's crazy. Found a place that didn't care for the last 2 days. That's crazy. Ever been to Bucaramanga? No, OJ. Oh, Junior. I haven't been to Bucaramanga. I can put Bucaramanga. But for some reason, I got a follow by a strip club called Gazelles or something like that in Bucaramanga on my Instagram. So I started looking. I'm like, yo, where is Bucaramanga at? Because this little strip club, they got a bunch of joints in this joint. So, gentlemen's club. So, Bucaramanga could be a place that I check out, later in life. It's the old city. 2 minute. Wait, Bucaramanga is in the old city. That's that one. You don't get scared to go to these places? Nah, I don't get scared to go places. I'm from Newark. Newark is pretty. It's been, and I grew up during the crack epidemic, so it's been pretty dangerous. I can be as cautious as I can. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I guess that's the only way I say so. No. Let me see. Rich Free. How was Cuba compared to Colombia? Ooh, y'all guys asking some crazy questions. All right, so it's going to be different to explain Cuba. I enjoy Cuba I enjoy Colombia more. I ain't gonna no front. I really enjoy Cuba. The food is going to be an issue because the government provides the food, so there's not going to be that much different food around Havana or Cuba in general. United States citizens, we can't stay at the resorts, so we don't get the amenities they have at the resorts. But you're going to have a great time because the people in Havana are awesome. There are things to do. There are places to go. And, FAC is FAC. Fabrica de Arte Cubano has just opened up again, and it's amazing. If you haven't checked out Barber World TV video, Barber World TV just came back from Cuba, I believe, last month or something like that. So, Cuba is nice. Compared to Colombia is going to be better. But for me, I like Cuba a lot, too. And if you want to say compared to the pros, because I know everybody wants to know about the pros, Cuba is probably the least inexpensive place I've ever been for pros. I've seen pros give it up for flip-flops. I've seen pros give it up for t-shirts. And t-shirts might only cost us $5. So, yeah, it's going to be inexpensive, but it's going to be way less people that speak English. Kings and Dreams, what's going on? Razor Rays. Yo, make sure y'all check out Razor Rays. I believe he's going to Cartagena next week. And I believe Kings and Dreams said he was going to Cali next week and Medellin. So y'all make sure y'all check them out. Both of their pages are going to have some dope content next week. And then a week after that, we in Costa Rica. Travis O'Neil, what's up, bro? Jaco or Cartagena? Which pros look better in your opinion? I haven't been to Jaco yet. I'm going to Jaco on in 2 weeks. I'm going to Jaco in less than 2 weeks. So when I get back from Jaco, I'll give you that that idea. But something tells me I'm going to say Cartagena. Something just tell I don't want to be a bias, but I've actually almost, oh my God, I was supposed to meet a woman from Jaco, Costa Rica when I was in Medellin, but that night I decided to hang out with Lily and her friend. Now this girl from Jaco was hitting me up. I don't want to show a picture. She was hitting me up like, "Where you at? Where you at?" I sent her a picture, and she kept hitting me up. She was calling. I was connecting her, and she looked good. But I just think Cartagena, bro. Cartagena is the variety in Cartagena is messing with Brazil, bro. I still say Brazil has the most attractive women I've seen in the world, but Cartagena versus Brazil, and people always say, "Oh, Brazilian women are killing Colombian women," but then those people only been to Medellin. They haven't been to Cartagena. So it's like you don't really know the mixture because Cartagena mixture is like Brazilian mixture. So, but Brazil is better, but it's not killing. It's not killing Cartagena. Jay says a little slick thing in Jaco I did was bring 2 empty bottles of Class Azul, fill them up with 18 tequila. Girls is going wild. That's crazy. Certain hotels in the Clock Tower, Boca Grande, you can bring girls to Cartagena. Soy Loco is one. Look, perfect information right here. If you guys are going to Cartagena, this is perfect. This is what I mean. This is what I mean by coming into a forum like this and talking with just people in the room. Chad said there are certain hotels in the Clock Tower or Boca Grande you can bring girls to in Cartagena. Soy Loco, that's the name of a hotel, is one of them. Check in the Laguito area on Airbnbs. They don't trip but ask the host on Airbnb. Yes, Laguito and La Quinta. Those 2 places are the places that don't really trip on bringing on the Airbnbs. Some of them just cool with it, just ask. Yeah, definitely. Carl Johnson, I'm going to Costa Rica next month. Okay. Listen, hopefully by next. Nah, I'm not gonna have a guide to Costa Rica by next month. I don't see that happening but hopefully by next month I'll have some vlogs dropped so it can maybe help you a little bit, man. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are 2 or 3 places where the Cuban food is fire. If you go to the castle or the wall on the Malecon, it's going to be some fire food there. But honestly, if you go to any of the restaurants, a lot of the food is going to be the same. So I don't know if all of it is fire. If FAC food is fire too. FAC Fabrica de Arte Cubano food is fire also. Tell his brother how easy it is to get a passport. I got my passport in 7 hours. If brothers knew how easy and fast they can get it, I don't know how 7 hours, but I will say passports are becoming more easier to get because during the pandemic they put all these passports on back order. So if you ain't apply for your passport, I don't know what you're doing. Carl Johnson, what's better, a Jaco or Costa Rica, Cartagena? Like I said, I haven't been to Jaco yet, man. And I really enjoy Cartagena, not just for the pros. They had activities you can do also. But let me go to Jaco first. I'll let you know afterwards. Cuba has the best food in the. Wait, what? I don't know, fellas. Hey, here's the thing. We gotta break this down, y'all. All right, so YouTube University says Cuba has the best food in Latin community. I've only been to a few though. Okay, that could be the issue because here's the thing. It all depends on your taste buds. But me, as a black man from Newark, New Jersey, I am accustomed to seasoning. In Medellin, it ain't gonna be that much seasoning. So the food is not going to be to my liking as much as it would in Cartagena. But even Cartagena's food isn't going to be as into liking as much as Brazil. Now, Cuba isn't really that many places that's allowed to breed new seasoning into the country. So the food is not going to all be seasoned to the majority of what I consider black people's likings. So, yes, there will be some food that's like that, but not all, man. And Cuba got a lot of pork. Me, I don't eat pork. So that's another thing I say. Cuba got a lot of pork. Let me see. All right, we almost at the end. Yes. Was in Thailand last year before the pandemic. Flight, hotel, transportation while there. Food, drinks, entertainment, clubs, two a day, massages with women. Oh man, listen, yeah. All less than 2 G's. I believe it, man. I believe it. Like I said, we're gonna get to Thailand next year because I have 5 weeks off. Next year, I'm gonna try. If it's gonna be June or some next year, we're going to 2023. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do one of these bigger trips. We're gonna do Thailand. I'm foreshadowing this. I don't know for certain, but this is what I'm planning on. Next year in 2023, we're gonna do Thailand, Philippines, or a country in Africa, and we're gonna go for 2 weeks, or 2 countries in Africa. Though that's or Tokyo if it's not all crazy. So that's my plan for next year. I'm gonna put that on the itinerary. What's going on, Sean? Sean, what up, man? Where would you suggest staying if you're in Medellin for 2 months? Ooh. Man, there's a lot of people in this room. There's a lot of people in this room. It depends on your money. It depends on your income. Me personally, I like staying in El Poblado, but not in Parque Lleras. I want to stay outside of El Poblado, but not Parque Lleras. However, if you're staying for a longer period of time and you reasonably want to spend a decent amount of money, you want to budget a little bit, I would say stay in Laureles. You can also stay in Sabaneta, but Sabaneta is going to be a little bit more local. There's more locals there and stuff. So those are the 3 places that if I had to choose 3 places, in order it would be, if money didn't matter, in order it would be El Poblado, Laureles, and then Sabaneta. Those 3 places. Dropping Monterrey, Mexico video next week. Okay. Make sure you guys all subscribe to QB Passport Flexing, man. Yo, he got some dope videos, man. And I heard Monterrey was pretty cool. Yeah. All right, we're down to the last 2 questions. How much money should I take to Cartagena for 4 days? Okay. Now with pros, it really depends what you want to do. If you want to do activities and pros and nightlife, this is what I would say do. For activities, 4 days, you're not going to want to do activity every day because you're going to get there one day and you're going to leave one day. So you're going to say you want to do 2 activities. Activity is going to run you about $75, $150. Let's round up. So you need $200 for activities, right? Let's say you want a pro every night, and on the last night you want 2 pros. Let's go, and we're going to go to top end. We're going to say one. If we're only going to go top end, and we'll give you a budget later. We're going to go 100 for the first day, 200 for the first day, 300, 400, 500. So 500 plus 200. That's going to cover the pros and the activities. That's $700, right? Now you're going to need food. You're not going to spend more than $200 on food. You really probably only spend $100 on food in 4 days, but you're not going to spend more than $200 on food in 4 days. So let's say 700 plus 2. That's 900. And let's say you need cab fare, another $50 max. And let's bring a little extra money, $1,000. So let's say $1,000. If you want to buy some souvenirs and stuff, bring $1,100, and that'll last you 4 days. And you'll have ample stuff to do. Every day you will be busy. Every day you have a different woman. Every day you will be doing 2 days out of 4 you'll be doing the trip. $1,000. Can't beat that, man. Flights $450. You bring $1,000. You have the time of your life. Your time of your life. Haven't been to Cartagena, but Flyboy videos Cartagena. Yeah, definitely. Let me see. CJN, what up, man? I remember a few years ago when you went to Cartagena nightclubs. Is Dolce Vita's back up and running, or is it still closed? I think it's up and running. You should add, if Chad is still here. Chad had the information because he just came back from Cartagena. I think, or Medellin. Somebody's in Cartagena right now too in the chat. Somebody's in Cartagena, but I believe Dolce Vita is back open. Space might have been closed or it might be back open. and Delirium is open. Where would you suggest for a cool weekend in Cartagena? Like I said, I would definitely stay in the El Aguito or in the neighborhoods of El Aguito or La Quinta because it's more guest friendly. Although condos in the condos in Boca Grande are just going to be so much doper, but you're not going to be able to bring guests. So what's the point of that? Hey Zeus, what's up, man? Where are you staying in Jaco? I was just there a few months ago. I'm going to do Jaco next week. This week is just about San Jose. Jaco, I've showed people where I was staying in San Jose yesterday. Friday, when we do the final thing, it'll be a recap of everything, the women and the places I'm staying. But Jaco is next Monday. Monday, we'll talk about where I'm staying in Jaco. 101 people in the room. I hope you hit the like button. Hey, somebody close this. Bruh. Well, why? What are you doing with $10,000 in any country? The only place I can, and I don't even think you can legally carry $10,000, but the only place I would take even close to that amount of money is Dubai. Everywhere else, you don't even need that, man. And I would not take it in cash either. Where do you convert your money in Colombia? It depends what part of Colombia you're in. I tell you where you don't convert it. You don't convert your money in the airport. That's where you don't convert it. So it depends. If you're in Barranquilla, outside of Barranquilla, there's a money cameo exchange. You do it. In Cartagena, you have options. In Cartagena, there is a money cameo place outside of the airport. But in Cartagena, you can also take the money out of the ATM because the ATM fee isn't high in Cartagena. So you can also take the money out of ATM. But you have to make sure that you have at least 2 ATM cards because ATMs don't always work in Cartagena. In that little circle place, they got like 4 ATMs or 5 ATMs or 6 ATMs in one area. The one you want to try to go to is Italia. Italia is the one that usually works for your cards. So yeah, that's the options. Dolce Vita is still open, so is Space and Delirium. There you go. We got to end this soon, fellas. We almost at 2 hours. Do you take cash from the U.S.? Of course. I tell everybody, always bring cash. Me personally, let's say I'm going to spend $1,500, right? I'll bring at least $1,100 in cash, and the rest I'll keep on my card because I can take the money out of the bank on my card, and I can use my credit card other places. So that's how I would do it. I would take at least 75 to 80% in cash because cash can be exchanged. Your card might get over there and not work, and the worst thing you want to do is have to have no money over there and be stuck. That's what I'm talking about. Razor Rays. Yo, make sure y'all check out Razor Rays. He's going to Cartagena next week. Chad, we got to get you a page. I keep saying Chad the Great just came back from Cartagena. So yeah. Habitual vlogger, what's up, man? Yo, mad respect, bro. I'm about to get my passport. My friends don't travel. I want to start YouTubing. Any suggestions? I would suggest get a camera, get a cell phone, record. Fix everything later. You can learn how to edit later. Just record. You can learn how to voice over later. Just record. You just record and don't record everything. Just record sometimes and just have fun. Because it's fun it matters, man. And as far as everybody's worried about their friends not going places. Bruh, look in the room. It's 103 people. There's 103 people in the room at 11:54 on a Wednesday night that travel. So you know there's going to be a bunch of people that's out whatever country you go to. There's going to be a bunch of people that wherever country you go to. And that's why I tell people, like, don't be afraid if your friends don't travel. You're going to meet people that's more like you than your friends when you travel. It's crazy, but it's happened, man. Man, I can't wait to listen. It's going to be dope. Let me see. I'm taking $1,300 for 5 days. That's a good amount. That's over the amount. You're gonna come back with some money. Yeah, I think he was joking. I don't know. Appreciate it, Joe Phillips, man. Salute, man. Listen, we're gonna get up out of here soon, man. 105 people. Hope you hit the like, man. Get those likes up. Yeah, definitely. Dolce Vita is my next stop. I'm all right. Let's talk about it a little bit. I know we're gonna end this at 2 hours. Definitely. If I didn't get to everybody's comment by 2 hours, we're gonna end it at 2 hours, definitely. But check this out. I'm gonna give a hot take. It's a hot take because I don't think people really agree with it as much, but it's a hot take. Dolce Vita is dope. For the Delirium, the hip hop vibe, I heard it's fire. I haven't been there yet. It looks fire. Shout out to Global Mall. It looks fire. But bruh, Space has the most women to men ratio you'll see. I know a lot of people might not agree with me, but Space has the highest women to men ratio out of all the clubs there. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna find the best women there, but it's more likely that you'll find the best women in Space than or the not best, it's not base. You'll find the more attractive women in Space by the numbers than any of the other clubs. And it sounds crazy. The party vibe, it's not gonna be a vibe because it's all couches, it's dim lit. It's not gonna be as fun as I don't feel as though it's gonna be as fun as Delirium or Dolce Vita, but Space you're gonna find the most. Hot take. Bring at least 1K and use your card as backup. Yep, great point, Mr. Dark. Great point. So, Flyboy, what's important safety tips you can give for a first-time traveler? Bruh, the fact that here's the thing, do not use your debit card unless it's an emergency. Use your credit card at all times. Debit card, if something happens, they find out, they do the trickster on your card, you're going to have a hard time getting that money back. Credit card, they'll cancel that transaction. They'll do that, get that money right back. The second tip I would say is that make sure you bring cash, because if you don't bring cash wherever you go, you get stuck over there. You don't have any money. Your cards don't work. You might be 2-3 days before you're able to call somebody to get your cards fixed. The next thing I would say is if you're booking an Airbnb and this is your first time getting an Airbnb, make sure you check out the guest friendly. Make sure it's guest friendly, and also make sure that your Airbnb has a security guard, because a first time traveler is wet behind the ears. And yo, I know you guys know a lot of pros don't speak English, but they do know how to notice a first time traveler who's wet behind the ears and get them for what they can. And those are some tips for a first time traveler. San Jose, they still have a curfew. I don't know. I'll find out and let you know as soon as I get there, man. I hope not. I don't know. It's weird because Playa del Carmen had a curfew. I don't know. Young SC, what's up, man? Flyboy, come to Toronto this summer for Carabana. I've been there, man. Listen, I've been to Carabana twice. Once 10 years ago, once 12, 15 years, 13 years ago, and then once a couple years ago in 2018. It's going to be a while before I come back to Canada, and it won't be Carabana. When I come back to Canada, it'll be Montreal or Quebec. Travel Addict. Oh, man. As soon as I say I'm leaving, everybody comes in with questions. I was hoping you would talk about this. Let's see. Yo, Flyboy, what city is better for partying, Medellin or Cartagena? My experience, I preferred Medellin for partying over Cartagena. Medellin has a wider variety. Now, I'm going to say, like I said, the variety of women is going to be more in Cartagena, but the parties, the nightlife, you can go to El Poblado, Envigado, Sabaneta, Laureles. You can go here. In Cartagena, it's one area. So, you know. How you getting around Costa Rica? Driver or you driving yourself? Uber works in Costa Rica, but you cannot use Uber to leave the airport. So I'm gonna have to probably pay for a taxi because I was gonna do Grey Line. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna Uber everywhere. Carl Johnson, I'm definitely going to Cartagena, Brazil next year, even if I go solo. Listen, 117 people in the room right now, Carl. I don't know if you can see this 116 people that I can see, but there's 116 people. I can almost guarantee you there's at least 10 brothers in here, 10 sisters in here that wouldn't mind linking up with you to go on your first time there, or who are just going to be in the area when you go. At least 10. Man, I want to go to Colombia, but I'm only 19. I should probably wait, what? Huh? Where you get that from? Listen, bro, you can get a passport, you can go. Think about this, man. I just told Carl, it's 119 people in this room right now. If you go by yourself, here's the thing. I know in the United States, us brothers, us black men, let's talk as black men. Let's talk whatever the race you are, doesn't matter. But I'm gonna talk as a black man. I know us brothers in the United States, we don't really see most camaraderie. We don't have a camaraderie all the time with other brothers from the United States when we're in the United States. That's just the way the system has pinned us against each other. But once you go overseas, when you see a brother overseas, bruh. Get the head nod. We all everybody do it. If you do it in the room before we hang, press 1 in the room. If you do this, press 1 in the room. If you're overseas, if you're anywhere in the world, and you don't see people that look like you that often, but you finally see that one brother, you don't gotta know the brother. Yeah, you know what that is. Sup, bro? Sup, bro? Well, when it's a bunch of us, listen, it don't matter if you're 19, bro. There'll be OGs there, old guys or older gentlemen there that'll help you on if you need some help. There'll be people like me that'll give you some advice or give you some options to do. Man, 19, listen, I wish somebody was there to tell me at 19 that I should be traveling overseas, because I could have been, I don't know where I'd have been right now. At 20, I didn't start traveling until I was 24. So, bro, get your passport, go to Colombia, man. Start in Cartagena, because Cartagena is a tourist area. Start in Cartagena, go to Medellin, and then once you get to Medellin, I think you'll be able to pan out to other places like in Colombia and elsewhere. Habitual vlogger, appreciate it, bro. We'll have to link up with some people. Yeah, got a GoPro. Okay. 4K handle and a drone. I'll give it a go. Yeah, definitely, man. When's the next meetup? I don't really have meetups. What I do is I tell people a month in advance before I go somewhere. Like, most people already knew about this Costa Rica trip, but the reason why I'm doing the pre-games the 2 weeks before I go is because I wanted to be close to when I go. So this week we're doing San Jose. Next week you're doing Jaco, and the following week I'm going. What's going on, Corey? Let me see. Are we over 2 hours? Went to Colombia 2 weeks ago because your videos had the best time. Okay, Vic. I see you. Fellas, I want to get to you guys, but man, it's getting to the end. I'm gonna try to breeze through. After I get After I get a woman in space, are there any places where I can take? Get back to your Airbnb, hopefully. You can take it back to your Airbnb. I think they do have short stays in some hotels, but you gotta ask Chad. Chad or you can scroll back up and Chad listed some places where hotels you can take them. But honestly, I would just get an Airbnb so you don't have to waste any extra money. And make sure you put your private your stuff, hide your money, put your stuff in a safe. If you don't have a safe, hide it under your bed or something like that. I don't know. Keith Jenkins, salute, brother. What's going on, man? I be seeing Keith Jenkins move throughout the crowd, man. He be doing big moves. Mrs. DeMarcus, the navigator. I also break the foreign cash into smaller bills. That's a big fact. That's another thing. That's a good tip, DeMarcus. Mr. Dawkins. That's a good tip. Make sure you don't allow them to give you a bunch of 50 mil pesos or 100 mil pesos. Wherever you go, try to break them down to 20s, because 20s allow you to move a lot better. There you go. He said, whoever trying to link up, there you go. Rio, and look, another person, Rio. Bam. Exactly. Look, Razor Rays. And make sure you check out Razor Ray's channel if you're going to Cartagena. He got so much information about Cartagena. Milano the Travel Vlogger, another channel. Milano be stretching out different places in Mexico as well. Him and QB, between Milano the Travel Vlogger and QB Passport Flexing, I think you can pretty much get everywhere in Mexico covered. I'm pretty sure you can get everywhere in Mexico covered. Look at that. An example, OG. Who's that? It was O Junior. Another example. I went to Costa Rica when I was 18 years old. 18. Yup. See? A lot of people know that head nod. You see a brother. It don't matter. You could be anywhere in the world. You don't know nobody. You're in a foreign land. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see a brother. Maybe he don't even speak your language. I don't know what it is. It's not a United States thing. It's not an American thing. I can go to a place deep in Colombia. I can go to where I go. I went to Palenque. Palenque is an African town in Colombia. Free African town. They don't speak English. Most of them don't even speak Spanish. They speak the language of Palenque, right? But you see a brother there? That's international, bro. That head nod, that's international. What's up, bro? No language needed, man. Exactly, fellas. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, they know what I'm talking about here. Everybody know this. Listen, OG, this is O Junior. This is what I'm talking about. You're not going to go somewhere and not have to worry about that, bro. You're not gonna have to worry about that, bro. Everybody knows. Exactly, man. Exactly. That everybody knows, man. I was 21 when I went to Brazil solo. Well, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough, especially since Spanish is like United States second language, Portuguese isn't. That's tough, 1080. All right, we gotta get to the end, fellas. I'm in Vietnam right now. Look at this. This is. Oh, I'm so happy I grew up in this era, man. I'm growing up in era. I'm in Newark, New Jersey. Somebody's in Colombia. Somebody's in Brazil. Somebody's in Vietnam. Somebody's in Cartagena. Somebody's in Dominican Republic. Look at this. It's all us. It's all. Get out of here now, for. Look, you got it right there. Look, True OG, help me with a situation. Help me with situation on solo when in Thailand. See, True OG helped him with a situation when he was solo in Thailand. It's crazy, man. I believe the daycare is in the. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to book a night there, man. Because now Chris Hagan, everybody's saying that, man. I'm gonna have to book a night there, man. I'm gonna do that next week when we do that thing. The crypto dome. Isn't it true that they're cracking down on daycare workers in Cartagena? No, there was a time when that was a thing because of the fact that the president was going there. And they if you don't recall, a couple years back, the Secret Service had a big issue that happened in Cartagena where they was paying the cartel for pros and the pros didn't get paid. So they made a big deal over it. And because during that time, Joe Biden was the vice president at that time. Now that he's the president, when he was going back there, they wanted to crack down on everything. Jesse, is it worth getting tables and tickets in Cartagena? I'd say yes, because the tables are going to cost, the bottles cost you $50. A bottle in Cartagena will cost you, on estimate, $50. One bottle gets you a table. So I'd say yes, if you drink. Where's the best place to meet women in Cartagena? Can anybody help me out? If you want non-pros, hold it. If you want non-pros, I don't know. I didn't have the only non-pros I met was the ones on Tinder and the ones I met that was behind the bar. If you want pros, Clock Tower. End of discussion. Fly. Even if it's a curfew, I heard police turn in certain times in San Jose. Even if it's a curfew, I heard the police turn in at a certain time in San Jose. How it's gonna be enforced. I heard Jaco. I didn't hear San Jose like that, but Jaco. But then again, you might be right. Because when I was out there, it was like 2:00 in the morning. I didn't see any police. Flash, I just got back from Cartagena last week. Shit changing, but still a vibe for sure. Yes, especially for first timers, man. I went to Amsterdam when I was 18. Look at that. More inspiration. More inspiration. Let's see. Raise. Just hanging at the clock. Yeah, exactly, man. All right, we're gonna make it to the end. Hold up. They couldn't find it. What's up with the brothels? There are, but here's the thing: the daycare centers. Hold up, my fault. The daycare centers in Cartagena are not in the clock tower. They're about 15 minutes outside the main city. So there are daycare centers, and I want to test the site before I tell everybody. There are daycare centers, but they're like 15 minutes out of Cartagena. We're over 12 o'clock. I gotta go. It's past midnight. Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. This is the rest right now. That's it. I love someone, people like myself. We all out here, man. Edward, what's going on, man? In Manila. Look at that. He's in the Manila. Wow. This is outrageous. We got people from all over, man. Y'all hear what he said? Definitely. Okay, I'm gonna Corey. And because I'm about to log off, but I know you want Edward. If you're still here, I'll allow you to put your Instagram, put your @Instagram in here. I wouldn't put the email because a lot of people might just email you, but put your Instagram in here if you have it. If you feel comfortable, put your email. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes and then that's it because I'm at the end of the list. Yeah, I'm at the end of the list. Appreciate it, y'all. When am I coming back to London? I've been to London. While I give them 3 minutes, I'll end it with this. I've been to London, man. I might be coming back in October. My brother wants to go to London. He's never been to London, and a lot of people are not going to go to London with him. So he wants to go to London for his birthday. So, but if I do go to London in October, I will like definitely hit everybody up that I know in London, because I want to get the black vibe of London now, because I've been in London already, and you know, wow, wait, can I show London? Let me see if I can show London. I'm giving them time. That's the only reason why I'm still on here, because I'm giving them time to get his information now, because it's all about connecting people. There we go. Let's go here. Don't play music. Don't play music. Don't play music. Oh, it's not. It's not. Let me play it. There we go. Boom. Yeah, I've been to London, man. Who's going to Brazil on the 23rd? I just want to let people know I've been to London. I appreciate it, Terry. We're coming to the end of this, man. Salute, man. Everybody, like I said, I just want to tell my story. That's the whole thing. I just want to tell my story and hope that it inspires others, man. Carl, I'm there in Sao Paulo, or there you go. Bro, I'm a black Cuban and I will go to Colombia because of your videos. Oh, that's awesome, Mar. That's awesome, man. The Cuban, yo, the Afro-Cuban people in Cuba show me so much love, man. Still, man. I still got my, it's downstairs. I can't show you now. Yeah, y'all. All right, man. I appreciate everybody for coming down. Hope you guys hit the like button on the way. Pause. Pause. Y'all, appreciate everybody for joining the show. I hope you guys hit the like button. I hope you learned something. I hope you inspired something. I hope you met somebody that could inspire you in the chat room, or what it is what it is. But I'll be back on Friday with the conclusion to the pregame for San Jose, Costa Rica. Where we'll end off with the selections, or some selections of women from Tinder, hopefully, and I'll recap everything, all the places I'm staying and all that. But once again, it's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoyway. Don't ask why, just check out the channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.